Hi, Mark here for the Kensington Minute. They were quite the power couple of the 1980s swinger scene in New York's swish Upper East Side. They lived in a co-op with celebrities and they drove Tony cars. The wife was a stop your breath beauty who was popular, particularly with the numerous men she bedded in swingers clubs. They were also spies for the Soviet Union. Do you know who they were? They were Karl Koecher and his wife Hanna, who was a diamond dealer with a penchant for mink coats. Karl was Czech and showed talent for languages at an early age. This interested the Czech and Soviet services. They selected and trained him, and in 1965 they gave him the generalized mission to travel to the United States and penetrate the CIA. All right, well, how would he do that? That was up to Karl. He was very quick and imaginative, very clever, and he posed as an anti-communist and mixed in conservative circles. To the extent that they existed at Columbia University, where he studied, he worked in radio and translation, and he earned a Ph.D. from Columbia in philosophy. In 1971, he was granted American citizenship, and soon he was hired by the CIA as a translator with access to high-level documents. His wife flourished as a diamond dealer in New York. They were living good lives. Well, they were doing well financially and prospering. Which brings us to the sex parties they attended. Now, I don't have the details. I'm not holding out on you. Just use your imagination. Hanna was quite the Matahari and the desired guest at these parties, attended by men and women with national security secrets. She gave a lot of sex and in turn got a lot of secrets, which she passed to the Soviets and to the Czechs. Well, in 1984, the hot-blooded couple were revealed to the FBI. They were charged with espionage in a case led by U.S. Attorney Rudolph Giuliani. Right, so far, so good, but the case floundered. Prosecutors may not have been able to get a conviction. So, in 1986, they were swapped in a 9-person exchange on the bridge of Spies in Berlin. One of those who was swapped was noted dissident Anatoly Sharansky. The Koechers promised never to return to the United States, and I don't think they ever did. They were given a hero's welcome in Prague. Many Czechs were fascinated by their stories, and the wife swapping didn't hurt. They had their moment of fame, but people grew tired of their story, and both faded into obscurity. Now in their early 90s, if they are still alive, they may be a little bit old for swinging. But these days, who knows? This Kensington Minute does not represent the official position of the United States government. Take the Kensington Challenge. Out here.